Alright, you guys, to start off this look, I'm going to be using my LA Girl Pro HD Concealer in the shade Fawn, as always, and I'm just going to apply this into the inner and outer part of my lid and into my transition and blend that out. Then I'm going to go in with my first color, and this shade is called Oatmeal Tan from Coastal Scents. It's a single eyeshadow. Then I'm going to go in with Oktoberfest and apply this right underneath Oatmeal Tan, blending it in slightly to get a nice transitioned look. Okay, for now the concealer works as our primer for the transition area, so I just wanted to let you guys know that. Then I'm going to go in with the shade Chocolatier and this synthetic crease brush, which is from Coastal Scents, and I'm just going to deepen up my crease a bit. And you're just going to layer up the color and blend it in slightly with the transition color as well. And then I'm going to go back in with my blending brush and then blend out those three colors. Now I'm going to go in and cut the crease using some concealer and a concealer brush. You can definitely do the other method of the pencil, which is fun as well, and sometimes you probably get a more accurate cut from that, so it's totally up to you what you feel comfortable doing. So now I'm just going to use the concealer to cut my crease, and this is also going to work as our lid primer for our shadows. This is going to help the shadows stick and appear brighter and more vibrant. Alright, for the first shadow, I'm using Sugar Pill's Moneymaker eyeshadow. This is one of their pressed shadows. I don't know if you guys remember that swatch video I did a while ago on Sugar Pill lipsticks, and this one fell out of the pan. Well, I pressed it back into the pan. If you guys want to see how I did this, I'll put the link down below on how to fix a broken eyeshadow. But as you guys could see, I'm actually using the small concealer brush to apply the shadow first towards the end or the edge of the concealer to make sure I get a nice crisp clean look. Then I'm going to go in with a shadow brush and pat on that color over the entire lid. Now I'm going to go in with Blackberry and this small detailer brush, which is from Coastal Scents, and I'm just going to add this into the crease right by the line to define the line and make it a bit darker. Okay, this will also make our crease appear sharper and make it stand out a bit more. I'm going to go back in with that crease blending brush, and I'm just going to blend out that Blackberry shade just so it doesn't look too harsh. Now I'm going to go in with this glitter from Makeup Geek. This one's called Supernova, and it's a beautiful lime colored glitter. And I'm also going to go in with my e.l.f. glitter primer. It's kind of like a sticky formula, and it holds on to the glitter really well. So you can definitely find this probably in Dollar Tree or in Target in the e.l.f. section, but it's really worth the money. Okay, so now I'm just going to pat on the glitter a little at a time and push it in place so that it sticks really well. And then once I get closer to the edge, I'm actually going to use some e.l.f. Lock and Seal to wet my brush, and then I'll get closer to the edge to make sure I keep that crisp line. I'm going to go in with my NYC liquid liner. One of my subscribers actually told me that they're discontinuing this liner. I don't know why they would do such a horrible thing. I love this liner. What am I supposed to do after they discontinue the liner? Use Wet n Wild? I think not. Alright, so hopefully that's just a myth or just some rumor that's going around and it's horrible. But anywho, as you guys could see, I'm using some concealer to clean up my wing liner, and this is going to give me a nice sharp liner look, especially if you're not steady with applying liner. Alright, I'm not always perfect when it comes down to putting liner. Sometimes I can get it right away, and sometimes I have little boo-boos, and sometimes I just do too much and I mess it up. So as you guys could see, I'm going back over my wing liner to deepen it up a bit more and to make it stand out a bit more. I'm also going to go in with my Makeup Forever mascara, and I'm just going to apply that to my top lashes, and I'm using these beautiful lashes from Pure Cosmetics. They're called Flirt. That's the style of them, and I'm going to pop these on. I used these while I was at the Loreal event and everybody loved them. Now I'm going to go in with some concealer. I'm going to add this under my eye area and then just blend it out using a small synthetic blending brush. Then I'm going to prime underneath my lower lashes, and this is going to also help make the shadows stick and adhere underneath my lower lashes. I'm going to go in with my crease brush, and the first shadow I'm applying under my eye is Barista, which is also from Coastal Scents. I know you guys, I use a lot of Coastal Scents. I'm going to smoke that out. Then I'm going to go in with Oktoberfest and apply that slightly underneath Barista and blend those two shades together to give it a more smoky look. Then I'm going to go in with Blackberry and my small detailer brush and apply this right underneath my lower lashes to make my lower lashes appear fuller as well, and blend it in to give it a nice transitioned look. I'm also going to line my waterline using my LA Girl gel liner pencil in the shade Very Black, and then add a bit of that lime green shade to my inner tear duct area and apply mascara to my lower lashes. So that is the final look for the eyes. I hope you guys like it. So now we're just going to go ahead and move on to the face. Alright you guys, to prime my face I'm using my Smashbox primer, and I really love this primer. It really fills in the pores and any, you know, lines and things like that, and just really helps keep your foundation on longer. I'm gonna use my Bare It All foundations from Pure Cosmetics in the shade Dark and Golden Deep, and mix those half and half to get my shade color. And I'm using a foundation brush just to apply this all over. It is a very thick, full coverage foundation. It's a semi matte formula, and my son accidentally broke my blender, my EcoTools beauty blender, so I had to cut off the top where he ripped off, and this is what I got. But it worked pretty well. It just made me a little bit sad because I just got this sponge a few weeks ago. Alright, so now I'm gonna go ahead and blend out all that foundation, and my sponge is damp, so that's how he broke it. I asked him to wet it for me and squeeze it out, but he was trying to rub out some foundation that was in it and he accidentally broke it, but it's okay, I'll make it work. Now I'm gonna go in with this LA Girl Pro powder, which is kind of almost like a off yellow shade, which I know it's weird for you guys to see me use a different powder, but I definitely wanted to try this out, and so far I'm loving it. Alright, now I'm gonna go ahead and highlight under my eye area using my LA Girl Pro HD concealer in the shade Fawn, and I'm also gonna highlight the bridge part of my nose and my forehead area. If you guys didn't know, I just became an affiliate with LA Girl a couple of weeks ago, or a few weeks ago, and my affiliate link is down below in the description box. If you guys choose to purchase from that link, you can definitely do that. Okay, now I'm gonna go in and contour using my LA Girl foundation. This one is in the shade, if I'm not mistaken, Rich Chocolate, something like that. I keep mixing them up. They have another shade, I believe, that has the name chocolate in it. There's so many shades with the word chocolate, but I'll put the correct name down below in the description box. But as you guys can see, I'm using my beauty sponge to blend out my concealer first. I'm using a patting motion, just blend that out everywhere. Then I'm gonna go in and set it with that same LA Girl powder. I didn't test this to see if it had flashback, so next time I do a tutorial I'll definitely do that, but without even testing it, I do like the finish that it gave me. So it gave me a very nice, flawless, poreless looking finish under the eye, so I really like that, but I'm not sure if it gives you flashback or not. Okay, then I'm gonna go in and use my sponge again and blend out my contour color. I'm also going to add a bit of product on the side parts of my nose and blend that out as well. I'm not going for a really harsh nose contour. I just want something very soft and more natural looking, but still defined. I'm going to go ahead and brush up all that excess powder. Once I set my concealer in place, I'm going to add just a bit more of that powder around my mouth area because I want it super matte, and you know, I don't want it to be too shiny around there. Then I'm going to go in with my L'Oreal Pro Matte powder in the shade Cocoa, and I'm using this double-ended brush from IT Cosmetics. It's almost like a bronzing or contouring brush. It has a small side and a large side for contouring, and a smaller side for nose contouring and detail contouring. That's what I call it, but I got it in a goodie bag a while ago, I believe at Gen Beauty if I'm not mistaken. If you guys see, I'm using the small side to just deepen up my contour and to set it in place, and then I'm going to use the larger size just to blend it out a bit so it doesn't look too harsh or too, you know, dramatic. Now I'm going to go in with this palette from Sleek. This is their blush palette in the shade Pumpkin, and I'm going to use the orange shade and add that to my cheeks. I really love orange blush, you guys. It's one of my favorite shades to use as blush. Okay, and then for lip liner, I'm going in with my Makeup Forever lip liner in the shade N14, and I'm going to line my lips And I'm going for a somewhat nudie kind of ombre lip today. That's why I'm just kind of shading in the sides of the lips and trying to get that as perfect as I can, okay? For lipstick, I am going to be using Maybelline's Clay Crush. It's a matte formula, so you can get this in Walmart, Rite Aid, wherever Maybelline is sold. And I'm just going to go ahead and apply that to my lips and blend it in with my lip liner. And then I'm going to go back in with my lip liner and kind of mesh those two colors together, so I have a nice, you know, blended look and it doesn't look super harsh like just liner and lipstick, okay? Alright you guys, now for highlight, I'm using Makeup Addiction's Loose Powder Highlight in the shade Bronzified, and I'm going to go ahead and apply that to my cheeks using one of Makeup Addiction's highlighting brushes to apply that. You guys, I love this highlight. It gives you such a beautiful, gorgeous glow, especially if you're brown skin. It will look absolutely beautiful. Medium to deeper tones, it will look gorgeous. Alright. So that's how that looks. I'm going to go in with my Makeup Forever setting spray, which is one of my favorite items to use on my face after I'm done applying my makeup. It really kind of seals everything in and it makes everything look just really nice and blended and gives it a natural finish. Alright you guys, so now I'm just going to change my hair because even though the red hair can go with this look, I wanted a different look, you know, kind of tropical look. So I made this wig using hair from Virgin Hair Fix. I did 2 reviews for them, so you can check those out if you like. So this is your final look. If you guys enjoyed the tutorial, make sure you subscribe to my channel, hit the bell button, make sure you comment down below and thumbs up this video, and make sure you guys check out my cooking channel. I have a new video upload today plus a giveaway. Love you guys. Bye.